Hello Sagittarius, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with a general reading, taking a look at a love connection here. Let's go ahead and see if you have found your forever love. Focusing on these three decks here: a passionate love affair, the Whirlwind Romance Oracle by Angelic Revelation 144, the Arrows of Love Oracle by Mystic Moon, and the Truths deck, the Soulmate Edition by Pretty Spirits. So let's begin, Sagittarius. Have you found your forever person? So starting with this deck right here, let's grab some insight here. All right, I'm guided to this one, if I can grab that. We have wild. A wild, free, untamed, erotic, and passionate love. Ooh, that's a nice card. Okay, so there's something wild and free and untamed and certainly passionate about this love connection, Sagittarius. That's a great card right there. All right, so let's go ahead and add a second focus message. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Sagittarius. All right, I'm guided to this card. Phantom lover, fantasy. Okay, so here's the thing. If you're fantasizing about this person where perhaps at one point in time you guys experienced this passionate love connection, this is letting me know here that perhaps there is distance and you're in separation. You're fantasizing about them. You're thinking about them though, and they're fantasizing about you as well. Okay, so what's going on with that? Let's grab a third focus card. And also, I mean, it's one thing to have that very passionate, erotic connection with someone on a physical level, but we need to see if the love can also withstand the test of time. Okay? I'm also getting for some of you that maybe this person has been in and out of your life, you know, like that phantom lover that comes in the middle of the night, and by the time you wake up in the morning, they're gone. This could also be, you know, your dreams. You're dreaming about them. It does say a superficial bond, all right? So take this, of course, if you are able to relate to this. If it's superficial, then it could just all be about the sexual connection and not really the type of love that is a forever kind of love. We'll see if that can turn around, but that is what I'm getting from that. All right, so let's grab some messages from the Flaming Roses Lovers Oracle deck by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. So sexually, erotically, passionately speaking, I mean, it was off the charts, crazy, wild, right? But they have to be able to follow through and be your ideal mate outside of the bedroom as well. So right now it's coming through as something that's superficial. They don't want to get into anything too deep or too serious. Angels and spirit guides, please. We have a twin flame card coming through. Painful. The autumn season. Love affair. Oh, crap. Okay. So this is what I'm getting. First of all, this could be a very significant season for some of you. Either when something very painful happened, there could have been a painful breakup here because of a love affair that happened. There could have been third-party situations here. But we do have that twin flame card. So I'm getting for some of you, Sagittarius, that you found your twin flame, but maybe as a result of infidelities in the partnership, you and your twin flame went your separate ways. This love affair could represent this phantom lover and this wild, free, untamed, erotic, passionate love that's coming through there. But all of this could have just been very superficial, and what you had with your twin flame is that forever kind of love. But maybe this forever love of yours ended up getting into another situation with someone else where they created this superficial connection with someone, and therefore that created a very painful breakup for some of you guys. Oh my. All right, so let's go ahead and add to this with some additional guidance. I'm going to pull from the Heart and Soul Love Oracle deck here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Sagittarius. What else do we need to know here? And then we'll clarify with tarot. Angels and spirit guides, please. Ooh, we've got lies coming through here, you see? And I mean, when there's a love affair, when there's cheating going on, along with that cheating comes the lies. And so let me go ahead and read this card. I'm tough. I'm independent. I don't need anyone. I certainly don't need you. Your love, your touch, your kiss. None of that ever meant anything to me. My life is sunshine and rainbows each and every day. Who the hell needs the kind of love that you and I shared anyway? What I'm getting here is whoever was on the receiving end of being cheated on. They could have been lying to themselves, pretending to be tough, that they have it all together, that they're fine. But they experienced a betrayal. They experienced heartbreak, and so they're trying to convince themselves they don't need this love. They don't need a reconciliation. They don't need this forever love to be able to function. But that's so far from the truth. We've got commitment. Look at these cards, followed by the past. So what I'm getting here, Sagittarius, for this reading, and take this only if it applies, because this is what I'm getting. Some of you guys could have been married, and there was an affair here that really rocked the boat of your partnership, of your marriage. But it's time to say goodbye to the past. It's time to say goodbye to what you've dealt with in the past. It's time to say goodbye to whoever represented this love affair. It's time to say goodbye to third-party situations. This card says, who would have thought one day, one smile, one person could change another's path? A shared vision, a shared destiny, a shared love that will last beyond this lifetime. Yeah. So I'm getting for some of you that you've already found your forever love, but there was perhaps infidelities and trust issues, lies, secrets, affairs that really contributed a lot of drama and pain in the overall scheme of things. And, you know, this could have been a relationship that fell apart. But it's also time to say goodbye to the old, you know, to the old story of what has been challenging this connection. And focus on the now. You know, if you guys can overcome the pain and the heartbreak and the lies and the affair and the secrets and recommit towards the partnership, then perhaps this is fixable. Okay, so let's grab some tarot here. I'm going to pull from my Modern Day Seers Tarot and Oracle Tarot with a twist. If you are new to my channel, if you're unfamiliar with this deck, this is one that I created for advanced beginners. The majority of the cards, it has upright and reversed meaning, so it makes it super easy to learn tarot. The twist here, and why I say it's for advanced beginners, is that it includes new oracle messages and new court cards. So while you're learning, it's also challenging you with new characters that could add an added depth to your readings. All right, so Sagittarius, let's go ahead and see what else needs to come through here. 10 of Wands, you see heavy burdens that you have been carrying when it comes to this affair or whatever painful experience you have had in your relationship. You're stressing yourself out, and I feel it's been super challenging. I know it hasn't been easy. Wands represents your own fire energy, so this is you that's carrying that heaviness. And here's the thing, you know, with that Four of Pentacles, some of you guys could be dealing with an earth sign here, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. This is about scarcity here. This is about jealousy. So if you, again, if you represent the person that was cheated on by either your spouse or your significant other, your forever love. So the thing is, if you want to be able to work things out with this person and recommit towards the partnership, you got to let the old narrative go. You got to say goodbye to that. It was painful, yes. We're not taking away from the heartbreak and the pain that you've been through. But in order for you guys to move forward, then you got to lay these burdens down. Because you can't treat your person like they're a possession, you know? And that's a part of the energy of this Four of Pentacles, holding on to people and possessions as well as the issues. So this is the need to really let go of those deep-seated past issues. It's no longer serving you now, and it will not serve you in the future when it comes to your forever person. Just focus on this, the sun, the happiness that you can still have with this person. You make each other happy. Focus on that. Focus on the healing. Especially if this really is a thing of the past. If this is no longer a factor, you can't continue to dwell on what happened. Otherwise, it's like an open wound that keeps getting bigger and bigger every time it heals. It's like, oh, well, it's been a while since we've dealt with that, so let me reopen that wound so that it'll keep hurting. You can't keep doing that. Let it go. Because you're being offered the sun to come back into union with your person. Celebrations, happy times. It's a very positive energy. You've got the Two of Cups. Okay, this is unity right here, coming back together. Compatibility. We have twin flames, but we've got soulmates coming through also. For those of you who are married, the balance has to be restored in the marriage. Yes. It can be worked through, but you guys have to work together. You have to recommit, you see? You can't be lying to each other. You got to be truthful with one another. Some of you guys, your person could be a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Look at this. We've got Archangel Raguel coming in now. I am the angel who can restore harmony, heal conflicts and arguments, as well as mending understandings in your relationships. I can help you gain the wisdom to smooth out tensions and hostilities in your romantic connections. My presence can aid in bringing in peace, forgiveness, and the calm of God's grace and blessings. I can help you miraculously heal even the most difficult love situations. Oh my goodness. Much needed, Sagittarius. You need this assistance from Archangel Raguel. If you resonate with this reading, there's the help. There's the opportunity to heal. And then you've got the Chariot. Movement. Movement forward. Not stagnant in the past. Not stuck in the past. You're moving. Taking action to claim a better future. To claim happiness once again in this partnership. If you're both fully invested, if you're both in, if you're both willing to recommit, you've got the sun, you've got the assistance from Archangel Raguel. This is something that can be fixed, Sagittarius. Are you open to that? Because this can represent a triumphant outcome right here. You guys can work this out. But you can't keep revisiting the past and opening up old wounds. Otherwise, it's never going to heal. Okay, so let's wrap it up here, guys, with some songs. I'm going to pull from my Heart Songs deck. If you're unfamiliar with the songs, see if you resonate with the lyrics. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Sagittarius. So very specific storyline here, guys. It's not going to be for everyone. But if it is your story, I'm hoping that this brings you some peace, as long as you're able to move beyond the past. It's in the past for a reason. Can't Help Falling in Love, okay, by Elvis Presley. Like a river flows, I can't read today. Like a river flows surely to the sea. Darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. And if you guys are meant to be again, it'll find its way back to you, but it definitely needs both of you to help this situation. Okay, so let's grab a second song to wrap things up from my Heart Songs of the 90s deck, Sagittarius. So they still love you. Do you still love them enough to perhaps forgive them? That is, if you were the person that was cheated on. For some of you, maybe you were the one that was cheating on your person. Forgiveness, healing is needed here. And it can happen. All right, one last song. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Sagittarius. Can you guys forgive? Can you move forward? The possibility to do that certainly is here. Well, we've got two songs that want to come through for this reading, so we'll take it. To Be With You by Mr. Big. Can We Talk by Tevin Campbell. You know, it's interesting how all of these songs coming through, there's masculine energy. Okay, male artists here. So let's read this. When it's through, it's through. Fate will twist the both of you. So come on, baby, come on over. Let me be the one to show you. I'm the one who wants to be with you. Deep inside, I hope you feel it too. Waited on a line of greens and blues just to be the next to be with you. So what I'm getting here, and take this only if it makes sense, Sagittarius, but what I'm getting for some of you is if you cannot find it in your heart to forgive, if you really can't get over the fact that someone cheated on you, or again, it could be reversed for some of you guys, then there's somebody, someone else that will come in to love your person. Because life moves on, you know? So if you really do feel that it's through and it's done, life doesn't stand still. They're going to find someone else that's going to love them. But the thing is, this person represents your forever love. That's how it's presenting itself here. So is this really someone that you want to let slip through your fingers, your life, you know? And then this card says, I started to write you letters, but I wanted to be more clever. I wanted to get down and sweet talk you, but just like a baby, I could not talk. And I tried to come closer, but could not walk. And I think of it every night, how I just could not get it right. If we ever come close again, I know what I'll say then. All right, so we might have a person here who gets really tongue-tied when they're given the opportunity to try to fix things, you know, to just say what it is that they need to say in order to smooth things out, in order to get healing to start in this partnership. But, you know, if they've been lying to themselves, that could be also why they're struggling to just get things out. And maybe now that they realize they've missed the chance to just fix this, they've been living in the past maybe, so they're ready. You know, if the opportunity arises that you guys can find at least a chance to just be face to face, to sit down in front of each other to talk, they'll be ready. You know, they'll know what to say at that point. It's either that or you'll know what to say when that opportunity arises. And again, we've got the autumn season reflected here, so it might not happen until later on in the year. But there's a lot of pain here. I feel that still needs to heal, and Archangel Raguel is here to help you guys. So maybe there's a reason why during harvest season is when things might ultimately come together for you. Okay, so that's where I'm going to leave this one. Very specific, and I do hope if you resonate with this that it helps you out. If you are interested in your own reading, that information is down below. Thank you so much, Sagittarius, and I'll see you next time.